And of course, there's
Dear.
oh wow, that's cool. Well, surprise. Hello.
Hello. It's not Thursday.
No, no, it's not.
No.
But as you can see, guys, we are the last ones left here at Lake Eufaula. We
Just can't go home.
no. Well, there was a lot of factors in why we decided to extend. And we'll get into that here real shortly. Um,
Move to a campground. Well, we've been here since Thursday.
we've lived at campgrounds before, so
Yeah.
could we? I don't know. Yeah. Well, hello there, Dawn. Paul's in. Nice.
There's Sir Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were going to leave out. I mean, our original plan was to leave out this morning
Mhm.
or, earlier today, and then we started looking at the storms coming in, and it just didn't make sense, even though we did get one rain shower here, but it wasn't very long.
And it is thundering now, so hopefully we can
But
carry on this live.
at this point, it was one of those that even if it doesn't rain a lot, the wind is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're tucked in here with these trees to where it's blocking the wind, but we did drive into town a little while ago and we did a bike ride.
Yep. Well, I mean, okay. Well, clearly we're here for what was the Mid America YouTubers meetup,
Mm-hmm.
which was amazing, by the way. Mike and Terry did a phenomenal job. The fellowship was amazing. The channels that were all here were amazing. We had a blast.
Yeah, sorry, I keep getting distracted. These deer are
I
just
know the
walking
deer are just like
around
walking right up to us. But one thing I don't know, surprised or
storming in
we
Kansas.
happened to be at a location in the campground that set us right across the street from where the YouTube meetup is. And of course, we arrived
Hi, Arlene.
Thursday. Hello, my dear.
What's up, Brian?
We arrived Thursday and started setting up camp. And before you knew it, we had a gazillion people here. Okay, gazillion, but
Yeah.
everyone that came was here on site, and I can't not host that. Like I'm just like cooking and doing everything and trying to, welcoming everybody and
Hi, Vicky Malone from East
with
Texas.
our location close to the actual event.
Hello, Evelyn.
We hosted quite a bit here at the campsite.
There's Auntie Ann.
There she is. You made her a mod. Yep, she's got her bench.
Roy.
And so the meetup, the entirety of the meetup, left me really tired. So I was in no hurry to bug out today.
Well, and that's per typical when we do any of these types of events is we try to come a day early just so that we can have that not rushed setup time. We can get everything in place that we need, make a run to town if there was something we forgot, anything like that. And then we will typically stay an extra day, only because the same reason. Well, right.
Two, just
but a lot for the same reason is I don't want to be in the mad rush, like for Sunday, hey, it's you have your normal weekend campers plus everyone that, comes for the meetup. And, it's like a mad dash to, all right, get up, get out of here. And we want to do it at our own pace. And we started, we have camp broke down, the Squatch is still set up, but with the storms coming, we actually said, you know what, we got lucky the one night and didn't rip our awning off.
Yeah, because there was a big storm that come through.
Yeah.
I don't even remember it. I didn't get
No, we
woken
slept
up.
right through it. The
We
Squatch
slept
was
right
like,
through it.
"Hi, Lori Entman."
Hello. But there was actually a lot of
Cameron David.
damage.
Yeah.
Pops's camper awning got flipped over, and I know Dawn at our flipping farmstead, their tent got moved. There were branches down. There were trees down. There was quite a storm that rolled through during the meetup, and
Yeah.
we didn't get touched. We even had a tent out. Well, not a tent, but
It's a screen tent.
Yeah, like a screen tent. We had that popped up and had it underneath the awning, kind of like to expand our awning space. And that didn't even move. Like we were, for some reason, cushioned
Yeah.
from the
Well, and I mean, being the bigger, and I've got it pretty stable. So, I mean,
Yeah.
we went
We
to bed
slept right
that
through
night,
it.
woke up the next morning, and
Yeah.
seen some of this, stuff blowing around, and we're like,
there's trees
Yeah.
down.
and of course, anybody that was in a tent, they felt every bit of it, and we're like,
I felt so
couldn't have
bad
told
for
you.
Patrick. He was a trooper though. He was a trooper. He got drenched. His tent just what?
It was an ant.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. um,
Oh,
I
Bob Teague says it's raining a bit on the ridge again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard about, and that, like I said, that was
that
part
goes
of
back to why we stayed.
why we did the extra days. The rain doesn't bother me so much, but when they're talking about the higher winds, well, this
Hi,
thing's a big
Leanne.
wind sail, so
Yeah.
I didn't want to wrestle it and make that drive home that much more exhausting. So
Yeah. Or, it's kind of like one of those decisions where it's like the path of the storm is our path home. And are we better suited to just stay put?
well, we got plenty of food still, Joe.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Do we just stay put or do we travel with the storm and risk being on the highway or the roads and be in this huge wind sail where we could potentially lose both the camper and the truck?
The wind's
So-
picking up now, and Auntie Ann's saying because they're not too far from here, and said the storm just rolled through. So
Yeah.
oh,
Yep.
there's Gabby. Just me and Punky supposed to be napping, but I still hear her tablet saying it's work.
Love it. Yeah. So the meetup, guys, was amazing, and
Oh,
everyone that was here
Great time till the drive home for Auntie Ann.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned for that. We're not going to spill any beans on that. We can't spill all the beans.
Gotta grow somewhere, right, Paul?
Yeah. But yeah, there will be some exciting news coming out on our next video. Not anything anyone anticipated.
Well, there's Jan.
There's my Jan. I love you, Jan.
Oh, what they say? Oh, Dawn and them drove through hail to get back home. I know, and that was us. I mean, we have the Squatch. It's fine. Like, I'll ride it out in it, then try to drive through it.
The campground is empty. There's like one tenter over that direction.
Yeah, it was like way over there, and then there's a
one
camper van that showed up over here.
Oh yeah, they just showed up.
Well, I think. Oh yeah, that camper's got to be
That
one.
one's
That's
in
the
it,
camp
yeah.
host one.
Oh, that's a camp host. Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't count.
Daughter took her mother and me to her third scan.
Congratulations,
Jenna.
a little girl. It's a girl.
I know, Jennifer. We had to throw everybody for a loop.
I know.
We were sitting here trying to figure out, okay, what were we gonna do? How are we gonna do it? And per typical of us, right? We come to a meetup, we do hangouts, and we don't pick the camera up one time.
I had full intentions of editing for Saturday. We had the footage, but I needed to edit. I did not have time, y'all. Our campsite was,
Hey there, Petrus.
like I said, right next to the venue, so
Garo.
it filled up very, very fast. And when I don't know how y'all feel, but like for me,
Oh yeah, Joe.
when there's people at my site, when I camp, I want to make sure they're happy. I want to make sure that they're enjoying themselves. So it kind of became a running joke the entire week or weekend that I didn't get to sit down
There's
for
Elva
any.
Cartwright all the way
Yeah.
from the Bahamas.
Well, hello there. That's super cool. Welcome from the Bahamas. We love the Bahamas. Never been there, but we're gonna go there.
Newman's got ping pong, ball size hail. Now it's hardcore down.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, there's some nasty weather going through, and
Oh no, Gabby
Yeah.
and them lost power a few days ago for a whole day.
yes, I saw. Well, we talked to Kirsten, our daughter Kirsten. It was her birthday. We talked to her Thursday, Friday, and they were actively driving and was telling us about all the damage and the tornado touchdowns in Michigan.
Yeah.
So,
And absolutely, thank you, Tamara, for throwing that up there. Yeah, for anybody that's in our prayers are going out.
Yeah.
Because
they're wild.
this sky's
Crazy.
ominous. Like
It is.
it's one of those like, man, we're gonna get a heck of a one. And we ran to town earlier, and I think I flipped the wipers on like 3 times, and boom, it was done. So
Yeah. I didn't even put my contacts in for this, guys. This is like, whoa. Yeah.
oh, asking about with their doodad. I don't know if they've even dug in. How did Smurfette's mushroom do in the wind?
Smurfette was a hit. And we were so busy. I didn't even get footage of it. I don't think we picked up a camera from the time we arrived and got set up till
Oh, for sure.
I still haven't picked it back up. If that tells you how busy we were, that we did not even like do anything with that. Ooh, that was a little bit of lightning.
Right? Yeah, Dawn talking about their tent with all their kids in, or the kids in there.
Did you guys hear that? There's no rain.
We feel a couple drops. We're grabbing this up, and you guys will go for a little ride.
Yeah, you guys will go for a ride. So we'll just like.
There's Scott. Let's see. Weather people are saying we could have some severe stuff here tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's, we had looked at the weather app, and then Jake had called us, and he's like, hey, it's supposed to get nasty tonight here at home, and we're like, we're gonna ride it out here.
We're gonna ride it out. It was the best decision for us, given the weather. So, and Scott, I want to tell you, everyone absolutely loved all of your veteran appreciation windows.
Oh yeah.
And Jan actually just messaged me. She has multiple windows for you. They're not quite as big as the ones you're making, and that's okay. But we're going to facilitate getting those to you. Yep. And
your sister Bert.
We got a few requests from people here at the meetup. You're becoming a star with
there, Emma.
those memorials.
Oh yeah.
Very much so. They were coveted. So absolutely.
Yeah. Everyone's saying hi to.
Hi, Emma.
Ryder.
Who spilled them? What? Go down just a little bit. Something about spilling.
Oh. She was in the chat. She's already telling people.
Oh, gotcha. So yeah, I'll have some footage of that coming out for sure. There's Dink and Tank.
Yeah. They
It was so good seeing you guys. Oh my gosh. It felt so good. It's so hard because you go like so long without getting to see your friends, right? And then you come to the meetups and you can't hug enough people enough. Like, oh, it felt so good when Jan come running. Jan and I, and it was so funny because Jan and I were just like hugging, and we both at the exact same time went, like, oh, the beauty of getting just to hug your friends in person, and it was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, Tamara's saying there's kind of thunder up there.
Yeah. Well, I had to put my jacket on. It's humid, but
trying
it's
to figure
chilly.
out reception place for the wedding, but then gonna send out the save the dates.
Yay. So Jake was literally just asking us right before we left, has Gabby chosen a date yet? So yeah.
We'll look at those. All right. Well, yeah, it might have, because I know like we were watching the radar and it said we were gonna get whacked. earlier when we ran to town, and so maybe they'll break it up again before it comes. But
I mean, I'm not worried. I mean, I'm worried, but I'm not worried. Does that make sense? Oh, Smurfette was a hit.
Oh yeah.
And then she went on to do the kids auction. Auntie Anne, you
Thank
rocked
you,
it. You rocked
Arkansas
it.
Blessed Life.
Love that
Glad
you guys
you could
popped
pop
in.
in. There's Karen Brisk.
Hello. It's not our normal Thursday night, so we can do roll call. I don't mind. Because we're just hanging out with y'all. We are literally alone in the campground.
Yeah. Yeah, about the only thing that really is, I keep looking around and it's not at the squirrels. It's just making sure we don't get.
And we're good to
dumped
go.
on.
We're good to go because like David doesn't go live till 5. So,
6.
oh, 6. Yeah. Well, depends on what time zone you're in. We just, I'm getting there. Hi, Michelle. How are you, sweetheart?
She's in Mount Airy.
No.
Mayberry.
Yeah.
Julia Grandos.
It was such a beautiful meetup. Yeah.
I know. And all we did was pull in and set the camper up.
Yeah, that's
I don't
all
even
we
know.
did. Oh my gosh. And it was amazing.
Oh, yeah. She put.
Are we back? Hopefully we're back. I think we're back.
Connected. Well,
it was so funny because Jason apparently forgot that Auntie Anne and I had said after breakfast we're going to meet back at Squatch and do her makeup for Smurfette. And apparently he was going around the meetup being like, anyone see my wife? Where's my wife? I don't know where my wife is. And then he finally came back and he found me and Annie and he's like, oh, now I remember.
we got bagels left.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, that was part of our store run earlier today.
And what's crazy is I made sure I didn't have time to make bagels, but I bought bagels because
Not those kind of bagels.
Well, I know, but I fully anticipated making breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah. And Bobby a Pettici.
But okay, we'll bagel. Bagel.
If I warehouse.
Yeah. Hi, Rose. What's Gabby say?
Getting collection of clothes for
our grandson.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. Yes. So
oh, we will. And the thing is, we've already plotted it out, right? Like if it does start to get like super, super hairy and we feel like it's gonna be dangerous to stay in the Squatch, the bathhouse is 50 feet down the
Yeah, for sure. You know, we talked about that with Jake this morning and Pops, because I tell you what, y'all, Pops had a blast. Pops had so much fun, and you know, we brought the moon coal for him, so he was able to just tool around everywhere he wanted to go, and it was just, I don't know, short of sounding cliche.
We're staying tonight, Auntie Anne, yes.
Yeah, short of sounding cliche. It was just a beautiful time. Like I don't even know if I have the words to describe. Like it just felt good to be here amongst all the friends, all the channels, all the new subscribers, and we got to meet Ace Nope, and that was amazing. And I could go on and on, but that would take forever. So, but everyone that got to be here, new channels, old channels. One channel that stuck out to us that we absolutely love is the Williamsons Homestead. Dwayne and Chantal.
Yeah.
They were just amazing. Our vibe, you know, you meet people and your vibes just match, right? And I just love them to death. I definitely want to see them again in the future, and we had such a good time together. It is. It does turn into
Yeah,
a
I
time.
did see that, Scott. I'll have to look at it because I'm using the phone and I don't want to touch it and mess up our Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because we're having
Diane
to hotspot.
Myers making it in.
Hello. I got my glasses on, and they're
Yeah, I
bifocal
don't even
transition.
know who all did lives
I
throughout the
know.
weekend because
Well, another new one that we'd never met was Bodie.
yes,
Bodie went live. What's Bodie's channel?
yes,
We got if one of the mods
we'll have to
knows
drop it
Bodie's
in.
channel, drop it.
I have his card somewhere.
I loved Bodie, and he had a service dog, and he was just a cool dude, just a cool dude. Bodie, if you're gonna watch this later, we love you. Stick around, stick it out. Yeah, absolutely.
Greg Cozier.
Hi, Greg. Ooh, did you hear that? Huh,
I
huh.
don't know what you're talking about. Selective memory.
I do.
Oh, Tamara saying good job and the Smurfette makeup.
Well, thank you. We had fun.
Thank you, Julia, reminding everybody hit that thumb.
Yeah. So I tell you what, one of our
How
funnest
can you
times.
lose your wife and not remember where she is? Sounds like crayons were involved. There might have been. I mean that's the hard part for us, honestly, when we do the meetups is we end up getting like pulled apart and going
Yeah.
in like two different directions to, do different things. So it is a lot of times where it's like I think she's right behind me or next to me, and then I'll turn around and I'm like, what? So it's almost like we have to wait till we get home, or the car ride home, the truck ride
Yeah.
home is when we're like, oh, hey, nice to meet
Like
you.
this afternoon, Pops we finally got like everything squared away with Pops. And for those that don't know, Pops bought a casita, and it's a pretty little sweet casita. But it was so last minute for him, not last minute, but everything he bought for the casita, he just put in the back of his vehicle, and uh, I was to help him like find places for it, like this is gonna go there, this is gonna go there, and we started that yesterday. We were gonna do it when we got here, but everyone started showing up to the campsite, so we're like, and Pops is like, just wait, just wait, just wait. So we got the casino put together, and got him hooked up, got him ready to go, and Jason and I finally, because we brought our e-bikes, finally got to take a bike ride.
Yeah.
Just you and I.
Well, and normally we get to ride them because we'll park far away from the shelter, but this time for the ease of the campsite, I was like, well, we'll go close, and it was right there, so it was nice and easy. There's JB saying,
hi, JB.
Thanks for the lunch. Of course, it's always amazing to see you, darling. But fantastic raviolis, first time for her.
So, y'all, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I had a noodle day at home because we had excess eggs. And after making a boatload of noodles, I decided to make homemade ravioli.
Frugal dip.
And froze them and brought them with us here. So was that yesterday? That was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So yesterday morning, we had still a full campsite.
There's Mary and Shorty.
Shorty! Yes. Hi, Mary. Love you, my friend. And ravioli is something I normally serve by plate, right? So I'm going to boil your ravioli and I'm going to garnish it and then serve it by plate. But we still had quite a few people here left on the site. And so I'm like, I'm just going to take this ravioli. I'm going to do a ravioli bake. And I brought my homemade marinara and everything, and made a big casserole of homemade ravioli with my homemade marinara, with my homemade sausage. And oh my gosh, it turned out so good.
It was delicious.
And JB absolutely loved it. And I got to give you props, JB. Like, I just love you, girlfriend. I do.
So Paul's asking, were there any serious damage to Pop's new? Actually, there was. Nothing not irreparable and nothing that's going to necessarily cause leaks, but with his awning being down or rolled out, and we had thought, because we actually stayed up late and was watching our awning, watching his awning, and we
It's
thought
like
that
1 in the morning
the
when we
most
went to
severe
bed.
part of the
Yeah.
storm was done with, so we all just went and crashed out. Well, it took his awning and flipped it up over the camper.
And one pole even went with it
Yeah, and
over.
then um, it ended up ripping two. There's three awning mounts on it, and it ripped two of them out, and kind of bent the thing. So he was on the phone actually as he was leaving today
Yeah.
with the company, trying to look at where he could get parts and repairs and all that kind of stuff
Yeah.
done to it. So, but we took the parts that we could. I mean, I helped him. There was one bracket, so um, who who was it? Was it me and
Yeah, it was you and Sean.
Sean? Yeah, over at
Yeah.
Let's Trade Paint, and went ahead and pulled it off, and uh, no, that was
Yeah.
so
And then
unfortunate,
he had a
but
limb fall right in front of his vehicle. And so I even went and was looking at it this morning, and yeah, there are some scratch marks on the front of his vehicle.
very very small though.
No, but they're still damage, like who wants a new
Yeah.
vehicle and then have it have scratches?
Newman fan, I don't mind the rain. It's the other. Oh yeah, the
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yep, Tamara saying, hey, the Williamsons,
They were awesome. Loved it. So the last night of the meetup, everyone's back here at our campsite.
You're all good, brother Joe.
Yeah.
You do you.
We're back here at our campsite and it's full. There's chairs everywhere. There's people everywhere.
Liberty Layers Hideout.
Well, hello there.
Well, that's
RNCA.
Ryder Corny.
Yeah.
Liberty Layers Hideout. I don't know.
Give us more. Give us more.
Or are they in here? People were saying.
I don't know. You're in charge of the chat. I just grab them a little bit when I see them. But we ended up having a huge bonfire with a huge ring around the bonfire ring. And one of the members from the amazing Leonard Family Homestead said, Tara, we need music.
There's
And I'm
Martin
like,
Family Adventures.
Hi, Martin's Family Adventures.
They enjoyed me.
Nice. Nice.
It was awesome to meet y'all
It
too.
was.
Ooh, there's another camper coming in.
Oh, there's another camp. Yeah. And so I pulled out Pops' Bluetooth stereo speaker and I ended up putting on my playlist, which they all made fun of because you know what?
Oh,
Who doesn't love a High School Musical album? I love it. And who doesn't like Frank Sinatra?
Okay. Thanks, Paul. I knew. Okay, they were. I was a little
Liberty
behind.
That's right.
That's
right.
Brody's.
That's
Okay.
Brody. Or Bodie. Bodie.
Bodie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See,
And we ended up dancing.
Craig,
the
I
night
didn't
away.
have a. Well, I had a cooler. I was close to a bucket.
Yeah. But we ended up dancing the last night away to an amazing playlist, kind of selected by everybody. We slow dance, we fast dance. And funny story, it was about 10:40. 10:40. And I only know this because I did look at the clock. Unbeknownst to us, I was out there, I'm rocking, I'm jamming, I'm grooving to the music. Park ranger had come over to our side. And he didn't say anything. And he was sitting beside, or he was standing beside Eric and Missy from Tilted K. And he was just watching everything we were doing. And it was actually when Tony and Angie were slow dancing to their wedding song. And he didn't say a word. We weren't quiet, y'all. You can imagine how loud we must have been.
Okay, we're getting rain.
Are we?
You don't feel the drops?
No.
Well, I'm not chancing the computer. Nice try.
And anyway, all he did was kind of like tap Eric and Missy and say, just remember that quiet time is 11 p.m. That's fair. I don't know how long you stood there. I don't know. I, I don't know what he was thinking, but he watched us for a while. He probably thought we were like some 20 somethings that were like, losing it up. I don't know. But we had such a blast that night. And then we actually ended the 11 o'clock quiet time curfew with a slow dance. And it was just beautiful because everyone that was here grabbed a partner and just slow danced all around the bonfire. It just magical. I absolutely loved it. Um, I felt privileged to be a part of it. And it was just a beautiful memory. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, we had to turn the music off and close everything down at 11, but we didn't stop there. We just turned the music off, grabbed a chair, parked it by the bonfire, and just spent the rest of the evening fellowshipping. It was beautiful. All right. I am in charge of the mouse. Yes. So I'm gonna try. Yeah, there was a lot of people that had a lot of issues. So the wee woo, yes. So Pops was actually on the trike this one. I did have quite a few wee woos. And uh not sorry about it, but it was like Nurse Sarah, and I'd bop up and some scuffs, some bruises, some dressing changes, a little bit of everything. But fortunately, and I thanked Mike while he was here, like, dude, you've made it a whole day and you've not wee wooed me once. So I didn't have to work too much. Yeah. Who'd you mess up with? Oh, you did not mess up our leisure. Yes. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. And that's the beauty of these meetups is we're able to put a face with a name. Absolutely. Okay, y'all ready to go for a ride? We're going to go for a ride. So hang on tight. We don't want to make anyone dizzy. We're going inside because it's starting to rain.
If we can get up here. Okay. Not the most ideal, but it's going to work. Okay. Let me just grab some extra chairs. Oh, let me touch it down. What are we doing? Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. It was. Okay. I knew it was Mike Auntie Anne's husband that helped me take it off. Sean.
It was.
Yeah, Sean helped me do the hitch thing.
I have to potty.
Switching around. So there's Cora Phelps. I see Rhonda Dotson made it in. Yeah, a little chaotic, but I wasn't chancing. I'd already seen some raindrops coming down on the computer, and we don't need that. Well, there's our camping neighbors. And there's Tony from our cabin in the woods with Angie. Yeah, Paul, I see it. Okay. Doing Brody's channel, yes, or Bodie's. Oh yeah, we tried to throw a good mix of music all over the place. Auntie Anne, I was a dancing fool. You were getting it, girl.
Cool.
Um,
I'm definitely feeling it in my hips, Auntie Anne.
hmm.
We might have busted the move a little too much for a 51-year-old, and I won't divulge
25.
yours.
She's 25.
25. She's 25.
What's up, Roadkill Ron? Let's see.
Howdy, howdy.
Jennifer Ocean saying nothing wrong with high school.
I know, right? And like, I have such a diverse music interests. I love it all, right? So we would go from blues to soul to hip hop to you know, whatever it was.
Mhm.
And but
Well, that's
I'm
good, Bobby. We want them to
yeah.
pass. No, you're good. I just
Oh
trying to manage comments while you're
yeah, you do
going.
that. So like
Oh, Jan.
if it right, I did. When I'm DJing or I'm playing from my music, I'm a weird person in the fact that
Yeah.
I like to play the song to remember the menu or the memory and then jam to it a second and then I like to switch it. Like who needs to hear the whole song? I got the memory. I jammed it out a little bit. I'm ready to move on. So yeah. But I think everyone was shocked at my playlist.
There's blank. Well, there was some of them that, yeah,
Yeah.
you need to listen to them. That's fine, but man, that was not
Like who doesn't love a good Frank Sinatra? Donna
the
Fargo.
people sitting at the
Like
campfire.
no, they loved it. And I only played a little bit and then I would fast
There's
forward.
Terry
Yeah.
Lepine. Well,
Hi,
and that's the
Terry.
thing, and it was funny because not too long ago, I don't remember who it was I was just talking to, um, that they used to DJ and stuff like that, and they're like, "Hey, it doesn't matter how bad it is.
Colin.
Like you play a song all the way through.
Mm-mm.
Not my wife. You're
Not
lucky
me.
to get 30 or 45 seconds of a song. So
Once I get the memory out, I'm good.
yeah, if she gets a hold of the radio music phone device, oh, don't expect to hear more than, if you're lucky, 45 seconds of a song, and then she's like, boo boo, and we're like, okay, well,
I'm good.
yeah. So
Are any of you guys like that? I mean, put it in the comments because I can't surely be the only one.
yeah, see, Tony
right?
said, hey, Angie's 26. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so much fun with Tony. My Angie. She's my girl.
James. Yeah, James.
Mm-mm.
We ran inside.
Yeah.
I don't know how bad it'll be, but
Yeah.
oh, Auntie Annie today, but today I'm really.
Well, funny story. I was feeling pretty good. I wasn't
There's
hurting.
Charlie Murphy.
I wasn't hurting too bad from the dancing, right? Well, yesterday morning, was it yesterday or today? No, it was yesterday.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Nana was here, David's mom, and she was helping me carry some things in from outside to inside. And the way the squatch is set up, the steps for the squatch, I have to use a step stool just to get to the first step, right? My toe of my flip flops caught on the doorway, and I fell. I fell hard. I got a bruise on this one. I landed on this one, rolled on this one, and Nana's like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm fine. I'm more upset at myself because I did it sober. I felt sober, but I'm feeling it, and I'm bruised in those places."
Yeah. I got those from Dawn at our flipping Homestead, and I guess she got them on Amazon. The Crayola gummies.
Oh, no, she didn't. She got them locally. She found a little shop.
Wow.
She messaged me. I probably forgot to say.
I got told they could be found. Somebody else was looking for them, and they found them on Amazon. So.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean, what doesn't Amazon have, right?
Oh, Leonard Mountain's getting rain now. Yeah.
Oh,
we got the sprinkles, so.
I love that. I love the
Cindy
Leonard.
Brown.
The whole family, like the whole family.
Okay, I know you're probably not catching on the fact RNC is Ryder Court. Okay.
No, I know.
You remember? Oh,
yeah. Absolutely.
Sometimes I just gotta help you out. There's Greg and Gina.
It's so much fun together.
Awesome getting to hang out, and that is not a little fella. Whoa, I'm glad it was daylight.
Yes, for sure. It was just beautiful. Yeah,
that was awesome.
I love every meetup.
Because I think it was Greg and Troy Sutton that made it in, and David Mott, and they convoyed all the way, or they carpooled, not convoyed.
And it's so.
Oh, gotta do your song from
the Grease again. I've had a lot of people this weekend mention our Grease video, and absolutely love it. And I don't know what we're gonna do to top it on the next ladies' weekend, but we got to come up with something because now it's expected. Like everyone absolutely loved the Grease short.
You gotta do some Joey Lawrence on that playlist. Nothing wrong with the
don't
90s.
have that.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
Annie, hey, playlist was hilarious.
It was hilarious. Oh, when we went into High School Musical, everyone's just like, "What?" I'm like, "Get your head in the game." Yeah, I guess you have to be a fan.
Oh, I guess Cindy Brown's husband's the same way.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like, I just need to hear a little bit of the song to.
Should have played its music.
Yeah. Which music?
I
Should
don't
have
know.
played its
That's
music.
Sister Bert said.
Come
should have
on,
played
Bert.
its-
Tell me what you want me to play. Yeah.
Oh, Angie's always talking about the last.
Oh, it was so beautiful. Watching the two of you slow dance, you guys had the bonfire dance floor all to yourselves. It was just so beautiful to see the love that you two have for each other still.
Yeah.
And to know that they were dancing to the song they danced to at their reception. It was their wedding. I don't know.
It's a wedding song, yeah.
For me, I'm just a nostalgic person. It literally brought tears to my eyes because I'm like, what two amazing people. Just beautiful. Beautiful.
Annie, and those steps are 10 foot from
They
the ground.
were, weren't they?
They are pretty high. We've got a cure for that coming though.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Fell because you're sober.
I know. I know, right? Yeah.
There's
Hi, guys.
Kevin.
I tell you what, that was the other thing we did today that we haven't shared with you guys. Jamie had talked about going to a little casino in town. So what did we do today?
We donated money to the casino.
Holy wow. I've never had a casino money go that fast.
It was like a random too. Like I remembered after she came because we went into the gas station and this guy's like, hey, if you're new, but go
He's like,
down.
Which way are you coming from?
And then I was like, wait a minute. Jamie and Kevin went down over to that. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, hey, you're not going to think that it's a casino. And then we went in, and when you go inside, like, it's very deceiving on the outside. Yeah. But they got our donations today.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Pam Star.
I mean, the first clue should have been, there was no noise.
Oh, it should have been music from the 70s.
I think we had a few. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, well, it's Monday, right? And it wasn't even, what, 1 or 2 o'clock when we went in there, something like that.
We were up early because I needed to give Nana a wake-up call so that she could get all her stuff in order to make her flight back.
Tommy Roach
and
says, hey,
Tommy?
White Rock, how you guys doing? Come on, send me over.
Ha!
Well, we'll have to make sure to tell Brother David thank you. We're glad you're over here, Tom.
Speaking of Brother David, I want to clarify something because we had a comment on our live. What? Oh, what? Why are you name me? Am I saying something I shouldn't?
Yeah, just let it be.
Okay, I'll let it be.
Just
really?
All right.
Okay.
Pray for the Shermans again. They have another. Oh God.
Oh no.
Josh and them can't get a break down there.
Yeah.
Almost needed her own ride for a wee woo. Yeah.
And the thing, like, I don't even know how I fell, but I'm an expert faller.
I don't see that happening.
I'm an expert faller, so I tucked and rolled. I knew exactly what to do. It does. I mean, I'm feeling it. I've got a bruise like on my elbow here, and I fell on my right hip, but then I rolled to my left hip. And Nana's just like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" I'm like, "My pride isn't, but okay."
So Cindy Brown's dropping a link. They don't have the peach only, but Crayola. And honestly, I think the watermelon ones were the
I didn't taste them. Oh, y'all made me eat that gum, and that was bad enough. Yeah.
How many bones did DD5 break?
None. I actually thanked Mike.
I
thanked Mike. I was like, dude, thank you for making me not wee woo. Like the very first meetup, Mike has not made me wee woo. It was awesome. I mean, I still wee wooed, but just not for Mike.
Well, in the other part, I think for him was the fact that like they didn't camp, they just came for the day. With everything, they've got tons of stuff going on in the new property, so he wasn't here long enough to hurt himself.
Yes, Annie Ann's steps were amazing, and we need a 4-step.
Donate money, love it. All right,
Nice.
Charlie.
We love you,
Appreciate you.
Charlie. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, starting
Yeah.
to.
And I honestly don't even think it's like pouring down rain yet, but I can hear raindrops. So I don't think it's safe to go back outside.
So Carolyn Messer, we didn't put the meetup on. That was Mike and Terry over at MT Homestead.
Yep.
All of the thanks goes to them because they're the ones that did the amazing job in planning and organizing. Yeah.
It
But
just
she
so
says
happened that we were right next to the.
that was their first one.
event,
It was
yeah.
great meeting people we talked to on YouTube. Love talking to Dave's mom, Nana, and Mike from DD5 and Des.
Nana's great. Yeah, they're all great.
Well, we're glad that you had a great time.
Yeah.
But just wanted to set that out there that it was not us.
It was not us.
We were just here.
Like we couldn't help.
Gotta go to Lover's Italian Store on 6th Street in Krebs.
Lover's Italian Store.
It's got to be a thrift or something, right?
I wouldn't have put that as a thrift. Oh. I think that's something else.
They're still on their way back to Ohio.
Yes. That's a long drive.
Yeah.
We know that that's a long drive. Yeah.
There's Kentucky Bluegrass.
Hello.
Yes. So for anybody coming in, we kind of said what was going on in the beginning of the live, but anybody that's coming in now, yes, we are still here at the campground. We did have to move. Yep, at Lake Eufaula. We moved inside the Squatch. We were outside, but it's starting to rain a little bit. There's the storms. We chose not to drive home. The rain wasn't going to bother us any. It was the winds. And this thing's a huge wind sail, especially being a fifth wheel. And we were not.
And I pretty much knew we were making the right decision.
What that's about. I know the mods are watching, so
what?
Well, there might be extra in here. I don't know.
Oh, geez.
They're gonna take care of it.
Okay. Yep.
Our mods are amazing.
Yeah, our mods are amazing.
I won't know if they do or not from the StreamYard side, but I know they're taking care of it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Jake called this morning, and of course he's paying attention to the weather. He is my son, so he shares in my little bit of anxiety. And so he was worried that we would be following.
She's like, a little bit. No, a lot of it.
And so through conversation with Jake, he's like, okay, we're going to take care of everything here on the ridge. You guys be safe. Stay an extra day, basically. And
well, I'm glad I got his permission. I was doing it anyway.
It wasn't that he was giving us permission.
It wasn't.
Like he was worried about us.
He needed that calming for the nerves.
Yes.
I did. And it's funny because even the times that Jake and I have went somewhere and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to be able. No, I got the same co-pilot just with a longer beard. I'm like, okay.
He is my son. We blame Jenna.
So Jamie says it's like Lou Vera's great spices, cheese, meat. They make... Oh.
Okay. That wasn't what I was expecting, but.
Oh, okay. Leonard, you're getting the lights flickering.
Yep. It's so weird wearing my glasses on a live because I have to do the old folks.
Oh, Bert, why would you go and do a thing like that?
Oh, no. Seriously, dude. Really, Bert? That's not good.
Y'all got to go ride that Ferris wheel by the honky.
I saw that.
Where?
I saw it. It's right before the Gentleman's Club on the highway. Really? Yeah. But it didn't. We would have, but it wasn't open because we were off for an adventure today, like David says.
The Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Make that clear. We were going to do the Ferris wheel, not the.
I wouldn't have done the Gentleman's Club because if I did the Gentleman's Club, then I would be sitting in the back with like 5 strippers, and I would be like, "Tell me about your life. What brought you to here?" And I'd be trying to save them. Don't ask me how I already know that.
Oh yeah, see, Tony said that. Yeah, they hit some bad winds. And I knew, there's Mama V. I knew that that's the part that bothers me the most. I like the rain and stuff. That's not a huge deal, but it's those winds and those sideline winds hitting the side of the camper that make it very, very dangerous going down the road. At least here, we've got the stabilizer jacks out. I've got extra stabilizers on. Like,
Yeah.
it's just way better to be hooked up here than it
And
is.
the kids remain in the ridge.
Well,
just
Evelyn
fine.
made it home.
And Mama V, I want to put it out there. You are looking
Mm.
friggin' amazing. Holy wow. If y'all haven't noticed, Mama V is just, She is. I love you, Mama V. I am so proud of you. You look friggin' amazing.
Yeah, that's.
Wow.
And I kind of giggled at her a little bit because, you know, she might have had a little, you know, that had something that hadn't been on her diet, you know, that she's been,
Yeah.
and she's just like salivating, and she's like, nope, gotta walk away, like, but because I remember like when you've done that before,
Yeah.
where you went keto and stuff, you know, because she's doing the ketovore,
Yeah,
carnivore,
ketovore, carnivore.
and yeah, so when you get
thank
that
you,
little
Kentucky.
small taste of something you haven't added forever, they're like, oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
beautiful moment. But Mama V, looking
There,
fine.
Ben's over acres.
Well, hello there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Somebody else was talking about that too. They thought maybe that, you know, that place was a livestock auction or a rest. Oh no, what was it? Mike had said something about, thought maybe it was like a big steakhouse or something, and then seen the sign underneath. It was like, oh yeah, no, we don't need
Gentlemen's Club.
Yeah.
It's called the Cattle. What? The Cattle Ranch? The Cattle
something.
Oh,
Boomerang Diner in Chickasaw.
Chakota.
Chakota, yeah.
Chakota. You know, Carrie Underwood. I ain't in Chakota. No.
Look.
No.
No, I don't know that one. You know, I'm an anxious mess about y'all being there.
Yes, but you shouldn't be an anxious mess.
We have all the stabilizers out.
The reason that we're here is because I'm an anxious mess. And I left the decision up to my head of the household, my amazing, handsome man. I gave him the input. I gave him the weather. I gave him the options.
That's for you on this.
And oh, thank you.
That's true, Jamie. Changing her lifestyle, it's not just a diet.
Absolutely. And I left it up to my husband because ultimately he is the head of our household. He is my guider.
Yeah.
And if he chooses to stay, I'm going to honor that because I was hoping that we could get up and get ahead of the storm. That didn't happen, and I have to agree with what he chooses and what he decides because I trust him. You're my perfect partner.
You're a hot mess. Andy Ann said, yeah, doing her change of lifestyle.
Yeah.
Has definitely made a drastic change. We started looking around. We're like, where's she at? Because her and Mama V both are.
Right? I know. I didn't even recognize Auntie Ann when she walked up. I'm like, dude, what? Yeah. I love you. Mm-hmm. I know it was amazing, wasn't it?
Chakota. Yes. Okay. Words are hard.
The hometown of Carrie Underwood. Tara needs to go back for her. I have.
Read the whole thing. Stop before you even go.
No, he is handsome regardless. He's handsome regardless.
You've got to read the whole
actually,
thing.
I'm legally blind. I cannot drive without my corrections. I'm like negative 5.75 in both eyes with a horrible astigmatism. And these are transitions. And so I don't typically wear them on alive because then I do the old folks, you know, where you tip your head up because that's where your bifocals are. Yeah.
Reverend Joe saying, yeah, you didn't want to ride the Moon Cool all the way back home.
I would have. I love my Moon Cool. Out of all of our e-bikes, that is my favorite. And I ain't just saying that. It truly is. Yeah.
And James Hall, yeah, the ride or die for sure.
Yeah.
It's good seeing James again.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, it was good to see everybody. It really,
that's what, like, I can't even like identify one perfect moment because it was all.
Well, yeah, perfect. It was every single day. Just
like not any one person or anything. Like we take so much joy in just the journey. And this is part of our journey. And the meetups are part of the journey. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
To see so many people come together with a shared interests and love for each other. It's just mind blowing.
I mean, it's brain core, but
Yeah.
I'll let Paul because he's in the
He must
UK.
be
He doesn't.
he must be having some cold snacks if he says
Well,
army.
it's him not being over here makes sense.
Okay.
See what I
If
mean?
you think it does.
It does. I get it.
I don't know.
Yeah. David said he knows what that's like. Tara, quit calling him old.
Right. I was so happy to see them. He stood up and
Yeah.
he's like,
Well, they
"Hey."
sneaky snipered
They
everybody
did
because
sneaky
they were like,
sniper,
"Oh,
yeah.
guys, we can't make it," and then all of a sudden I turn around and I'm getting, shaking hands and a big hug with, and I'm like,
yeah.
well, "You're not supposed to be here according to your post."
And like
Sneaky
I think for
snipers.
me the theme that I kept hearing from everybody was Tara, sit down. Tara, sit down.
Oh,
And I'm like, I can't.
Amy Ann wants an E-trike, but the one that fits her, I'm thinking of a child.
It is.
So that was the
It
greatest
is.
thing of we always knew which chair was Auntie Anne's in the whole crowd of chairs that were
Because
around
it
here
was dinky.
because she found the shorter one, right? And then I think someone went to sit in at one point and they're like, "What is wrong
I
with
can't
this
get up
chair?"
from this.
Yeah.
It's so long.
It fits her perfect. It's awesome. So yeah, she's and it's funny because she reminds me so much of Kirsten, our oldest
Yeah.
daughter, that because she's just so small
She's
and like
so tiny.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
was so much fun.
Well, glad he made it home. I mean, the weather
Mm-hmm.
sucks, but I don't think he wants to be outside buffing in the rain.
No.
Or taking the freshly buffed cars out in the rain.
Right.
No.
Right.
Yeah, family reunion for sure, Dan. Always.
Yeah. And even better than any family reunion that I remember attending.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it.
It just I have nothing. I have
love y'all.
Zero. I can't identify anything that would have been even remotely negative about this whole entire weekend. Like literally, y'all, nothing. There was no adverse effects to the Mid-America YouTube meetup. Zero. Nada. Evil Knievel bike. Yes, she does. Yeah. She rolled up on her little scooter and she's like, honk, honk. She looks so cute on it, though. Mm-hmm.
That is because I'm trying to remember who it was because I'm like, that's going to be a long way to get down. And then, because it is lower to the ground, I'm like, I'm not even trying to sit in that thing because I don't know if I can get out of it. Well,
it was so funny because at one point I did take over my chair.
Pressure washing in the rain? Well, you're already getting wet.
You're already getting wet, yeah. But I'd taken my chair over to the pavilion and set it down with Eric and Missy's. And I literally set it down and whoop, off I went. Mm. And of course, I'm like, bing, 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 bing. I'm like off to everyone. And I'm like, I need to sit down. And I look over to my chairs. Crazy Des is sitting in my chair. Mm. She was taking a break. And like, I didn't need it anyway. Boom, ba-ding, zoom, zoom, zoom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's, these meetups are better than family reunions.
Yes.
I feel, that's a good point, James. Yeah. I like.
Yeah.
You can't choose your family, but you can definitely choose your friends.
For sure. For sure.
Oh, yeah. Here comes some of that rain.
It's just a little bit.
Did we get, I'm going to look
I'm still hearing the thunder. Oh, he's giving me the mouse.
Oh. It's at the bottom of the comments.
You're at the bottom? That. Y'all are commenting enough for you're at the bottom. I know, Auntie Ann, you did. And there were several of you that said, Tara, just sit down. I just couldn't. Because if we were at the campsite, I felt I needed to host. I felt like I needed to make sure everyone was taken care of. Do you need food? Do you need water? Do you need a bathroom? Do you need this? Do you need that? If we were over there, I'm like, I need to go where the people are. And so I want to meet you. I want to meet you. I want to see you. I want to hug you. My legs got to work out. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
I need to poop. Who said that?
Oh,
We'll get to that.
Though we love our family gifts.
Mhm.
Yeah, Mama
Right.
Vita. Well,
We didn't.
we
Not a
surprise
single time.
ourselves every time when we shouldn't. We already know
Yeah,
when we
why
come.
are we
Like,
surprised?
yeah, why even bring the cameras? Because we will never.
No.
We did a little bit during the setup and stuff like that'll be a video
literally
coming
just
out.
set
Yeah.
up, and
Of
course some extra. Stay tuned for that video
Yeah.
because
It's looking all right out there, Mama V.
There
Like,
was a little drama.
actually, the wind has even died down, so we'll see. But
Yeah.
Auntie Angie doesn't follow directions well.
No, I don't. I would try. I would sit down, but no.
Jessie is a
In my
great
defense, it wasn't that I purposely jolted up out of my chair. I would literally sit down and someone would be like, Tara, Tara, Tara. I am going to respond. That's just who I am. I'm going to respond.
Yeah. Family don't end in blood and doesn't start there either. Yeah.
Amen, Newman family. Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. Well, when we're done with the live, we'll probably throw Ryan Hall on. But I mean, there's, like I said,
it is what it is. Like,
if it gets to the point where we feel like the camper's rocking too bad that it might like flip, then we'll run down to the bathhouse. Other than that,
we're literally just
right. Oh, Paul Honeyman needs poop.
Oh, I saw that comment pop up over there.
Wow, there's Patrick.
There he is. Oh, I tell you what, it is never a bad day when I get to hug my friend Patrick.
Yeah.
It's just, he's just so awesome.
He just got home.
He's just so awesome.
And I love the fact that every time that we see him, and I'll go to give him a hug when I see him, go to give him a hug when he leaves, and he's like, don't pick me up like you do Mike.
Yeah. We love you.
I'm already back, Jennifer. Yeah. She can't spill nothing.
Oh, yeah. Do I have beans to spill?
There's Anson and them. They got to come up this weekend.
They did. Wait till I post those pictures because those are the picture we took, y'all. That was my favorite picture of the meetup. Although I totally took a total mouthful.
Well, there's that handsome fella. Well, you were requested a lot this weekend, Mickey. You were missed, brother.
We brought merch. It was like people took the leftovers of our actual logo. The first one they asked for was our Critter Creek logo. Yeah. It was gone. Boop, 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 out. I'm like, why did I even make a logo? Because Mickey did it better.
Well, we still have it for other branding stuff.
Well, we do, but
Mickey's good about making everything gooder.
I said,
and he made the rich gooder. He did.
Yeah. I was like, the next time I order a gang reel, it's just gonna be all Mickey's Critter Creek because no one likes our regular logo. They all love the Mickeys at Critter Creek.
What do you mean already, Anson? You should have already been in it. Like, you're slacking. He said 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'll cheer us. What are you doing?
Waiting for you to give me one.
Oh, that. Yes, but we love you, Mickey. And I tell you, we have told everyone about our logo. And you have done such a phenomenal there is no amount of creativity in my brain that could surpass your logo. Honestly.
I don't even want my brain to be that big.
Yeah.
Jackie Chapman, all the way over in the UK.
Hello. Hello. Yeah.
Tara was saying she needs LOL. I don't know, something.
What do I
You probably started saying something and forgot.
I need a lot.
Ooh, Auntie had said it. I mean, I was looking at the clock because I'm like, man, it's got to be like 7, 8 o'clock.
I'm looking at the sky.
For it only being 4, it's
pretty dark.
Ominous.
It's pretty ominous, yeah. I'm not worried like you. I'm watching the trees out there, and they're not really moving much. So I don't know if that's.
Hi, Jeannie. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Jeannie. Stay safe too. We love you.
Nancy Gibson.
That's my girl.
Yeah, but she almost missed the live. She said, "But you didn't. You're here. You're not missing anything." Hope y'all are not being
So
affected.
for those that don't know, Nancy is she's my mama. My mom's name was Nancy Gibson. So when I see Nancy pop in, and I know she's not my mom, but seeing her name pop up, it just warms my heart, you know? And I just love her to death. Every time she's here, I love you, Nancy.
Yeah. Tamara said, did a walk around, no talking, couple shorts, but that was it. And helped Nana, come on, David's mom, with her Smurfette short. She's a doll. Oh, Nana she is just the sweetest dang thing.
She is.
Yeah.
She is. It's so funny because
Hey.
What?
Peaches and Brody Creation.
Hello there. And Nana, of course, I brought that ravioli.
There's a couple crazy cats.
Oh, girlfriend. That's my soul sister. We told you guys earlier in this live about our friends that we met, the Williamsons. That's them. Blown out of the
live
water.
action right there.
Live action. I'll tell you what, these two are so much fun. They're cool kids. They're just cool kids. And we had so much fun with them. I cannot wait to see you guys again. You warm my hearts. But what was I saying before that? I was saying something. It was important. But then I saw
Squirrel. Bob Teague, I may have to hit you up later. Bob, always. And a matter of fact, we need to make it a point this week. We've got 2 places to go this week. One is going to be Bob. Well, that's on the weekend.
Okay. Oh.
During the week. We're going to go see Bob and Donna.
Yeah. And Belinda.
Belinda. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. We definitely need to.
You pick me up like that, and both of us might wind up paralyzed.
I'm going to have fun with your merch shirt, though, Patrick.
Oh, Gladys is, Jamie saying she liked Gladys. Yeah, Gladys's haircut. She came in like all snappy with it.
She said the lady actually didn't even cut it the way she wanted. But girlfriend, like, it was the bomb. Like, I loved it. I loved it. For sure.
Brian,
hi, Brian.
Yep. Sorry we didn't get to say bye to you guys. You was out rescuing Nancy Ann. Can't wait to see you again. Maybe.
Yeah.
But then on my weight loss program, I'll lose a couple months. Okay. Yeah, Brian, it was great to see you, be able to shake your hand, talk, have conversation, because there's so many. That's what's the great part about these meetups is we'll see you in the chats. We get to see what your avatar is, right? And your comments and how you are, but then to actually see you, shake a hand, hug you, and have conversation.
Yeah.
Is awesome.
Ain't spilling the beans to a little bit of something on our video. What?
Mickey says he's got a new one. No.
I don't know. That first one was like on point. I don't even know if there's another one that could beat it. Because that's a good one. I'm not even going to like.
As beans. Start posting.
Picture. Honestly, I've got 5 pictures. That's it. I wasn't carrying my phone around because with us being.
Well, there's Brother Troy.
With us being so close proximity to the event, our campsite was always full. And so I didn't really have an opportunity to break out even my phone. And I literally only have like 5 pictures from the meetup. But yeah. But I'm not sorry.
Well, and that was the thing was like, I finally grabbed my phone today because I think today was the first time since Thursday that I've seen my phone.
It's the first time you've seen me.
Yeah. And it was blowing up all over.
Yeah.
Troy Sutton, great to actually meet and hug on YouTube, brother, have conversations. Like I said, it was that was awesome. There is the
Jonesy. Woo woo. Our first member ever. You will always have that distinction.
Mickey, there you go. Awesome on Homestead needs a Critter Creek.
Oh, Shazam.
Yes. Cheers, brother.
Nice. Cheers. I'm so grateful and thankful y'all aren't begging and craning us tonight because I'm exhausted. Exhausted from
we wouldn't be able to keep up with that.
No.
Jan, I still have people ask where giraffes are. Oh yeah,
Giraffes are.
because Jan for the longest time said she was getting giraffes,
Oh,
and she just keeps playing on there getting giraffes. And
speaking of giraffes, uh, Juno Acres. I thought they were coming. I'm gonna have to
I don't
reach.
know.
I'm gonna have to message her and be like, I thought y'all were coming, because I was really, really looking forward to meeting Juno Acres.
Yeah. Oh, I know, Anson.
Yeah, the rain.
That's the hard part too, is going home and knowing that okay, now it's with all the rain that's at home, we're gonna get there and it's just gonna be mud.
Like,
mud,
how
and
are we
more
gonna
mud.
get Squatch backed into
Yeah.
the nugget nest with all the rain and mud? Yeah,
Auntie Anne's bad luck, but it's gonna turn around, sister. Y'all are gonna figure it out. And,
it will.
well, somebody's on the job already.
I've already started looking.
Yeah.
I got you, girlfriend. I got you.
There's Felix in Denmark.
Hi, Felix. Nice to meet you.
But so far, guys,
Again and again and again.
yeah, so far the storms have been. I haven't heard any.
Yeah,
I mean, there was, well, Dawn and them lost their whole tent, and Pops had a little bit of
Yeah.
damage. But I mean, for everyone that was camping here, but now this, well, yesterday was supposed to be the real bad day originally, but it's looking like it's kind of moving into today with several more days of rain. So,
and I think the beauty of our family and our community is, especially the women. So I'm speaking to you right now.
the penthouse in Brisbane City. I seen him post some pictures, and it was, hey, guess where I'm at? And I seen this, like, he had it was an awesome,
Really,
like,
Jonesy?
lit up bridge, and you know, he deserves the bougie. He earned it.
Go bougie.
Yeah.
But
Get
anyway,
all the champagnes.
What I was saying, like us women, it seems like I've got a lot of spirit sisters in the community, right? I was never so happy to be getting blown up in my text with, hey guys, we made it home safe.
All right, brother. Sir Paul, appreciate you.
Boatloads of messages from everyone in the family and the community that, hey, we made it home safe. It's just a reassurance, because if I don't hear from you, I worry. It's just me. It's Nurse Tara. I worry. So thank you to everyone that has sent me messages about making it home safely, because I even was telling you and Pops all day, like, oh, so and so made it home. So and so made it home. Okay, good. So and so made it home. It's just
yeah.
Yeah.
Nana was in the room next to Jan. That's funny.
I actually sent her some of the ravioli. So, I never did finish that story. So I'd made homemade ravioli, hand pinched every single ravioli, right? And I brought
Good to
that
hear,
because David was supposed to stay like the whole weekend with us. And I'm like, I can't send David off without having a home cooked meal. Well, he didn't get to eat it, but Nana did. I made the homemade ravioli.
Yeah, that'll learn him to take off early, which I don't blame him with the storms.
Yeah.
I mean,
they made the right decision.
He was crashing on the couch here, but you know, Ant and Rocks were in a tent. Like, it made more sense for them to leave when they did.
Yeah.
You know, not having a hard-sided camper to be in.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, and
oh yeah, Jamie and Kevin's new little bride.
Yes.
That was fancy.
I was not a fan for her.
Doesn't it look amazing indeed? Thanks, everyone.
Anson, how dare you say you're not a fan of her?
He wasn't, but it does look amazing. He made up for it in there.
No, he didn't make up for it.
I was not a fan, but her hair does look amazing indeed. Thanks, everyone.
No, Anson.
What?
Marriage 101.
You got to be honest with yourself. Yeah.
No.
Hey, don't come at me going, hey, does this look? I'm gonna tell you, don't. Because if we don't,
Gladys,
if we don't tell you the truth,
your hair,
then we're in trouble for lying. So I'd rather just be in trouble for telling you the truth, and at least you really knew.
So do I know? Are you lying to me when I say, do I look fat?
Don't make me push you out of this chair on a live.
Yeah. I think it looks amazing. It's shorter than I would have ever thought she would go, but she is beautiful. And I think it fits her perfect. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We were getting some spelling corrections, so he was close. Dwayne and
Oh,
Chantel.
yeah.
That's how it's spelled. Okay.
Yeah. Nice. I tell you what, they were so much fun. Like, I don't know, Chantal and I, it just,
Brian was there. I probably walked right
it was
by them.
easy. There was just this
Yeah.
easy smoothness, this groove, this vibe. It just, girlfriend, I got you. Brian was there. I probably walked. Did I?
Brian Horseman.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Nice.
Oh, and Brian Vineyard Farmhouse was here.
Brian was, for sure.
I know. I tell everyone was like, we had when I found it, I seen all these messages of people who were like on their way. Anson was. He's like, dude, you didn't answer any of my messages. I honestly couldn't have told you for 2 days where my phone even was.
Yeah, and the same here. I
Yeah.
actually when I found my phone, it was dead. So
There's
I
Mike
went ahead and
Birch.
plugged it in.
Yeah.
And I've had my phone all day.
And I think that was
Yeah.
part of it was like we had decent, good cell service, and it's funny because I could put the hotspot on my phone for somebody to have service from it, and it works better than if I'm just using my phone regular. And that's what had happened.
Really?
I fired my phone up for the hotspot for Pops to have, he was trying to check messages and do stuff. And I just left it there. And then we were out running around everywhere. I'm like, hey, it's got to be at the campsite somewhere. And it died completely. And I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know where it's at.
We totally didn't have our phones on us, except for when I did the playlist for our cool DJ night. I was
Mama
bringing
B
back
trying
the
to figure out.
Brady's and yes,
Yeah,
for
Tamara and David both were here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hate wearing my
got some of
glasses during the live because I have to do the
Smurfette,
whole,
Oh, they got some. I know. I'll be. It's gonna be fun when we get home and start looking at everybody's videos of what was going on because
we've not had.
What?
This is the first time that we've actually had.
he was
private
here,
time.
guys, live in person.
Who?
Brian Horsley.
Yeah.
But evidently, a few people missed it.
Oh,
So Brian, you're gonna have to come again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Mickey telling. There you go, Mama V.
Nice.
Send the email.
I tell you what, I don't even know if I want to go back to our original logo. Like, Mickey, your logo for us is so popular. Like, I brought over probably 100 shirts. The first ones to go.
Yeah.
Were your
It's
logo.
an awesome logo. Like, that's why we changed our stickers to it and everything. Like it's.
And everyone was asking for it. They're like, "Do you have?"
I feel like we should pay them royalties. Somehow.
I know. Well, we would pay him if we charged for our merch, but y'all know I press my own merch. I take the cut and the loss of the DTF transfer, and the short costs, but we don't charge for our merch at events. So I gave out over 100 shirts at this event, and it was so amazing because we showed up even Saturday and Sunday morning, and it was like a White Rock Homestead flood. Everyone had their shirts on of White Rock Homestead.
Well, and it was funny because I went to get up the one morning and I'm like, well, it was Saturday, so I'm like, the main day for the meetup, and I'm looking in the closet and I'm like, well, because she's normally, hey, you need to wear one of our shirts because I'll wear everybody else's shirt.
Because if you don't know people,
and I'm looking in the closet and I'm, so to be able to associate, I'm okay, yeah. And I grabbed one of ours and I looked and I was like, ooh, nope, there was Sergeant's Talk because I had looked out the window already. We'd had coffee earlier, and it was like a flood of our other shirts, and I'm like, everyone else is wearing it.
I know, it was so cool.
It was awesome. Yeah,
such a surreal feeling.
So what has been your favorite meetup place?
Oh gosh.
I guess I'm gonna put this out there, like, because every meetup is amazing, and I don't think I don't know that we can pin one meetup as being our most favorite.
No.
But I will say something for the state of Oklahoma and their campground parks. They're doing it right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's obviously anywhere, right? The maintenance, that kind of stuff. You know, there's some things they could improve on, but for their locations that they've picked, and when we've gone, because this is what the second or third one that we've stayed in Oklahoma so far, and I'm not mad at any of them.
No.
Matter of fact, when we were riding out today, we were riding around, you know, because you can do so much on a map and looking at their website and all that stuff, but it's like, hey, let's drive around and look. And oh no, we were already eyeballing like, hey, if we wanted to go camping again, because next year's meetup is not going to be at the same one. They Mike and Terry have already got that in the works of going to where is it? Like Texoma.
I don't know.
I'm gonna lie to you if I give you the real name. But yeah, the next, you know, in the whole idea, and this is what Mike was talking about on Sunday when everyone was leaving, was moving it around every year, like let you see a little bit more. And yeah. I'm not mad at the idea because they got something
as far as like
here.
what our favorite meetup is, I truly believe that your opinion of the best meetup, right, could be different for everyone. For us,
well, he was talking about the spot. I mean, not necessarily a certain. Yeah.
But regardless, we are a very much a half cup filled couple. So, we find joy and beauty in every single situation.
Yeah.
Even if it's unplanned.
Well, you've got to.
Even if it's,
you're there. Why not find a way to make it fun? I mean, you come and you're like, oh, it's going to storm all weekend. It's going to be raining. Fine.
So what? Let's go dance in the rain.
Yeah.
You know, and I think
Tim
that's
and
the beauty of.
Did y'all make it home, Tim?
Yeah.
There's Tim and
Dana. Hi, guys.
They brought my BFF Stella.
Yep, they sure did.
Evidently, we need some more information here, Auntie Ann.
What?
She didn't.
The worst part?
It can't get worse.
Well, I mean, I know the worst part because I filmed it and it's going to come out in the next video. Stay tuned for that because there were some worse parts. Yeah.
Anson says.
Oh, Anson's going to spill some beans. Spill them, baby.
Brian and Kim Foster.
Hi, guys.
Yeah. We're staying safe. That's why we hunker down here. It was better to be here in the campground than it was on the road.
It would be different if we still maybe had the Nugget. But with the fifth wheel, it acts like a wind sail. Yeah. And I didn't want to be like hit a straight line wind and boop.
Yeah, no. I even with the Nugget, when you're talking about the winds that you get, you know, in these open areas here. Yeah, I don't want to. There's Clausen Family Homestead. And
why are you guys not here?
And we are still in Oklahoma.
I was so looking forward to meeting you guys. Well, meeting you again because we met them. Well, okay. Y'all know I'm drinking Bahama Mama tonight. So, yeah. Give me some grace. But, Tammy, I want to wrap my arms around you and give you a big hug. I miss you, girlfriend.
Oh, here's the beans. Okay, Gladys isn't on here.
Okay.
Not this September. Next September. So September of 2026. Doing a big 4-0 for Gladys. And everyone. YouTubers is invited. Yep.
I'm so excited because we've already celebrated one birthday with Gladys. And I want to... Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Yep.
Oh.
Gnats and flies.
Anna called, said, best ravioli ever.
She did. Yeah. There was not a better compliment to my ravioli than to have Nana say, this is the best ravioli I've ever had in my life. And I said, good, rub it into David because I brought it so I could feed David. And he didn't get to try it. So rub it on in, Mom. Nana, rub it on in. Yeah.
Pops would have flipped on it. Yeah.
Yep. He was on the phone.
I know. The Pops even said he was pretty sure his camper, because, I mean, it's a little smaller, lightweight deal. And
I slept through all of it, but those that were in smaller vessels
There's
or
Kathy
tents,
V
yeah.
making it in.
Hi, Kath.
Oh.
Oh, well, thank you.
Mama V's bummed she missed the raviolis.
It was amazing. They were al dente, and oh, they were
Right, Cameron?
super
See?
good.
Remember,
Not gonna lie.
fat bottom girls make the rockin' world go round.
That's what I said last night when I was
Mm.
jamming around the bonfire. For sure.
Right, James? Yeah. See, Verizon on that campground. Yeah, and that was the thing was, like I said, I mean, we have Cricket, which goes through AT&T, and it
We've
seemed
been
fine. Yeah. But
No, I did
then
have to
we
hotspot for Pops.
we put the
all
hotspot
weekend,
out for
yeah.
him. He needed it, but
Mm.
there's Brenda Hall.
Hi, Brenda. How you doing?
Jan, no, we did not find out who the key fob belonged to. So somebody's got a newer GMC vehicle that they're missing a key fob to.
And it's a keyless start.
Yeah.
Because it's not like one of those key fobs that you push the button and the little ping pops up. I put it out on the Mid-America Facebook page.
I know, right, Kathy?
Yeah.
You get like all the mods in here tonight.
I know. It's the mod squad.
Yeah.
Everyone give our mods a big round of applause. We don't know whose key fob we have.
I mean, we still have it, so somebody eventually is going to be like, that belongs to me. Or the next group hangout, I'm just going to start clicking it to see.
The strange thing was, it was found inside our camper.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that it was left on our campsite. But everyone that came to Mid-America on Saturday was here at the campsite. It could be anyone's. I fret that someone's missing it, but no one's claimed it. But it was found inside our camper. But I was free and I was loving as far as our camper was an open book. You need a potty, go. You need food, go. You need a plate, go. Cup, whatever. People were in and out of our camper all weekend long.
But I don't know who would have left a key. So
I don't know.
Hopefully somebody will message at some point. And
because we have someone's GMC key fob for a keyless start. Yeah. And we don't know.
Patrick, I still say you should have a line of Jason cut shirts.
I know Tim or
they were all so in that we were talking about that this weekend was, your pre-ordered cuts, like all of my sleeveless cuts are ones that I cut myself because I don't like the cut of the pre-mades. Yeah. So I just buy a shirt with sleeves, cut it off. And yeah, I don't know.
I actually made one
may
for
do
David.
Some. Well, you did. So
I did because you were busy.
Yeah. So it wasn't done right, but
I did a fine job.
It worked.
He looked fancy. I'm gonna post it as a post.
I'll fix it later, but yeah.
No,
I might do some for the next.
He actually wanted the lime green shirt with the Critter Creek logo, and then so when I cut it, I actually gone over to get Jason, but he was helping with.
Oh no.
You were helping with the toss game. Cornhole. And so I came back and I told David, I said, he's helping with cornhole. And he's like, I trust you, Tara. Go ahead and do it. So I made him a Jason shirt in the green with the Critter Creek logo. And he sported it. But not only did he sport it, I took the sleeve that I cut off and he wore it as a do-rag.
Well, hopefully Renly is okay. She got admitted.
What?
Yeah. So thoughts, prayers out. I mean, they're always out for the Masons anyway. So let's throw the grandbabies in with those prayer chains, guys.
That's horrible. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tamara and David here for a while. Yeah, they were sitting right at the walkway. Like everybody, because a lot of people were like, wait a minute, they were there, what's going on? And you walked by them, I guarantee it, because if you went to the pavilion, you went right by where Tamara and David were sitting.
Yeah.
So yes,
I'll let you
let's
get
see.
through.
Love seeing it on the cruise videos, and I never let my community family pay, so we are good. I know, Mickey, but man,
Dude,
that was
you should. I would gladly pay you. Like and actually we named your Sasquatch
Patrick. Blue Mountain was really good,
in our logo.
especially the campground.
When you put the Sasquatch in. Since then, we have named our Sasquatch Mr. Rogers because he only seems to come out when we have new people on the ridge. So I was like, one night I'm like, oh, he's just welcoming the people into the neighborhood on the ridge. And I'm like, oh, kind of like Mr. Rogers. So we've actually named our Sasquatch Mr. Rogers.
Auntie Ann said one of the kids told her she was too tall to be Smurf fed. I'm like,
no.
Auntie Ann loved it. That's the only time
like
in her
tiny.
whole life that's ever going to happen.
I could pick up Auntie Ann and put her in my pocket. She's that tiny.
Oh, yeah. And I remember when this, Anson, they had subscribers show up wearing their shirts. And I was actually standing there with Anson. And I was like, hey, look, there's subscribers with their shirts on.
We did get kind of lucky in that we were the only channel that brought merch. So, of course,
yes, Kathy V. Tara did her makeup for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I did bring all the merch, and I told everyone I brought it. I'm not taking it home. So I was handing out shirts left and right. It was such a surreal, weird thing.
But that was for us,
like see everyone wearing White Rock Homestead shirts.
But for us, that was a thing. Why we got? I mean, originally we got the press because we were gonna like make our own merch to be able to ship it out. We don't have time for that. You guys would order a shirt from us and you wouldn't get it forever. So the whole idea now is like, well, we'll save and give that little extra special something at meetups, and we'll try to make as many shirts and merch stuff as we can to bring. And we did. So Tamara's talking about
single shirt.
Air-conditioned restrooms, and it was awesome. Like, and I know that sounds silly, but that makes a difference when it's hot and you got to go in and use the restroom.
The humidity smacks you in the face.
Jan says, wait until you see Palm Day Terrace State Park.
Weren't we there already, though?
No. That's where Jan's doing hers in June.
You're right. So, Jan, drop the information to your meetup in the comments so that everyone can join in.
Yeah, the parks look great, but the lake was really ugly. Yeah, this water,
like so high.
It is. Yeah. I mean, we knew our lakes back home were high. Just from the last time we went. But everybody's getting this rain, and it only has one.
And today, when we took our bike ride, we actually took the bikes down to the boat launch of Lake Eufaula, and there was probably I would say half of the docks were inaccessible due to high water.
Yeah, you were gonna have to wade through waist deep water.
And there was actually one boat. It was actually a pontoon.
100 shirts. I hope you saved me a purple one with sparkles. I wouldn't even mind if it said moderator on the back.
That's awesome. I need to make moderator shirts for our moderators. That would be amazing. But yeah, there was actually one pontoon that the boat lift failed, and it was it was all wonky in the holder, and the right side of the boat was almost submerged, and the left side was all and
James is saying, okay, so Texhoma is a nice lake, and that's Mike was telling me about it because that's where Mid America is going to be next year.
I'm excited
that
for
it's
next
pretty
year.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Tim says, okay, she broke out in a rash, having breathing issues, stopped breathing. Ooh.
What? Who? What? Huh?
Stella's younger sister. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I hear Lake Fort Smith is a great place and would be a great destination. It's still central to most folks.
Huh. I'm game.
Yeah. I know Mike and Terry both, we had talked to them, and their plan is to pick a new spot, kind of moving around, getting people to go to different areas and making it a little more accessible, for everyone. I mean, that's the whole idea of Mid America, right? Is doing it kind of central to America. Yeah. Doing it in a central area.
Yeah.
Let's see. So the black poles and curtains look nice, modern.
Oh, thank you. So those that missed the whole, and I never did finish that series because it was like boom, boom, boom. I took all the balances, the camper balances, I took them all out, and we actually replaced them with these curtain rods and insulated curtains.
Yeah.
And it made a huge difference.
So Clausens are gonna have to be at Mid America next year because it's fairly close to where they live.
Girlfriend, I need to hug you. Come on, get there.
So he did. I asked them if they ever met Smurfette before. They said no. So I asked them how they knew she was so tall. That's fair, right? How you're too tall, but how are you too tall?
She's not too tall. She's a little dinky thing.
But if nobody's
like
really
dinky.
met Smurfette,
I like when I scoop up Auntie Anna and stick her in my pocket.
Lake Fort Smith isn't even near Fort Smith. Okay.
Well, the lake we crossed today was North Canadian Lake.
River.
North
Canadian. Yeah. When you go across Lake Eufaula.
I don't know, but I'm like, it don't look like Canada to me. No. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Nancy. Yeah, I think just everybody being here makes all the meetups pop with fun. But that's the whole point for us, is to come, hang out with our friends, and get to meet new people and have fun.
Yeah, and we truly didn't anticipate, like,
no, Jan, we didn't.
People.
Jan asked a question earlier and then walked away, and no, we didn't find that.
No, we didn't.
All right, Auntie Ann, I'm gonna send you a text of.
Oh yes, please do. Please do.
Oh, she already did. I'm behind in comments.
Oh.
Oh, Mama V would have been cheating on her new lifestyle.
Oh my God. Well, Missy and Eric, Missy at Tilted K, Missy brought goulash. I didn't taste it because by the time I got my sausage and sauerkraut to the potluck, what? Y'all missed the twerking
show, even if the best twerker was one of Dawn's kids. That's awesome.
You can't give it all away, Patrick.
Yeah, you can, Patrick.
We had fun. I really didn't even eat at the potluck. I took over my. I
Dwayne,
wanted
Chantel,
easy.
Love y'all. Can't wait to hang out again.
Yes, we love you guys. Be in touch for sure. Send me a message so I can shoot you my actual cell phone.
Peter, how you doing?
Hello.
Glad to see you.
Hi there. What was he saying? Squirrel. Yeah. Are you close?
I thought it was y'all's key fob when I saw it. No, we don't have anything.
And it was found in the camper. Yeah. So it has to be someone that came into the camper. And it wasn't even found. It was actually.
Wait, there was a phone found too? Ryder asking about.
Huh. The key fob was found on.
Well, there's Money Pit Homestead.
Hi, Money Pit.
Well, hello to you.
Cheers. It was found on the Lazy Boy. That's the first place I spotted this key fob. So I'm thinking it's David's, right? Because David slept here in the Squatch with us. He didn't have a GMC.
No.
I have no idea where this key fob came from. No idea. But it was found in our camper, not outside the camper, not at the meetup, not at the pavilion, inside the camper. It had to have been someone.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. Jody Vogel, hi, and glad you had a great weekend.
Well, thank you, Jody.
Well,
we did. We
welcome in, Jody.
Weekend. Yeah.
There's Philip Ryder. Good to see you and your brother. Okay.
Kathy,
you want to see Mama V went your surgery? I think I missed the date. Saw that pic of you and Tara, and it looked nice. Yes.
No, didn't we look so cute? We so cute. Well, I mean, Mama V's cute. I'm just trying to get by.
Duncan Family Farm. Love to meet you too. It only. Oh yeah.
If you're only 3 hours away.
No, they could only be here for 3 hours.
Oh.
Read. There's a sentence. Read
Well,
all of
I
it.
normally don't have my glasses on. Y'all, I am legally blind. So to be able to like work my glasses, which I never wear during a live,
Yeah, they
I can't see.
Ivy or Anson saying, yeah, so many they did the giveaways, and
Yeah.
which a lot of people we knew were only going to show up for Saturday. I mean, it's the main event. Like, some
Right.
people can't camp,
Right.
or they live close enough they can just shuttle back and forth. But yeah, the giveaway was done, and then it was like,
And then before you know it, we're DJing around the bonfire and we're getting
well, and we had the big potluck.
on.
There was so much
So much
food in the
food.
potluck.
Whoever made that tetrazzini, I don't know who you are, but thank you. That was phenomenal. I don't know who it was, but if you're in here tonight and you see this, drop me a link because that tetrazzini was amazing. For sure.
Yeah, hopefully next year, Joe, it will work out with you and you're getting your vehicle issues.
And if you guys are ever on the fence about going to a UT meetup, do it. Just do it. Pack up your crap and come to the meetup.
That makes sense, brother.
Because I guarantee there's going to be 100 million people here that are like, you can stay here, you can stay here, you can stay here, you can stay here. And
all right, Tony, love you, brother. Always good hanging out, and take care of them grandbabies and the animals.
Love them. Love them.
Who did I miss the other day? I don't. There's been a couple people in here, evidently, David, that had said that they didn't realize that y'all were here, and you were right there in the middle. I don't know how they missed you.
Yeah.
Well, there's Charlene Grady, all the way
Hi,
up on the Cape.
Charlene. How are you?
Still need a shirt to give to Paul. Where's Amelia?
He did have a message for me from Paul. Huh. I'm still such a fan. Y'all, I know we're YouTubers, but I still get starstruck over Paul at the Bearded Carpenter. I can't help it. This man is amazing. And when Anson told me he had a message specifically for me, I melted. I think my knees went weak. I love Paul.
Yeah. Needed Jason-proof bathroom with a huge fan in it. Well, we did actually. I'd realized that I'd kind of forgot because it'd been a little while since we've been in the Squatch. I do need to order the parts and put a new exhaust fan in our bathroom. Yeah.
And our tank is very much very full.
Hi, Brenda Hall. I'm doing good.
Because
just got home. Okay.
Everyone that was at our site was using the bathroom, and our black tank is probably extremely full. I checked it last night on the little
You can't trust that thing.
It's full.
It always says full because those sensors only work for the one time.
Oh, I don't know. But I wasn't about to make Roxanne go to the bathhouse. No. I wasn't about to make Jan or any no. If you're here on our site,
is a road for
use the bathroom.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Just I'm trying to read through some comments. All right. Yeah, I was at 13 to 15 2 weeks. Yeah, it's still oh, Auntie, I think I left my shirt at your camp.
Hold on. I think I know which one it is.
Is it one of those up there up there? That way. On the bed.
I even asked her if it was one.
I know. Got some swag from us and a new lid from Lazy Days. Nice. I know we need to figure out a hat deal. I need to make some hats. Patricia Rayfield, which I could have come.
Is it this one?
No.
This is the only unclaimed shirt.
It's not unclaimed. It's mine.
That's yours?
Yeah.
Crap. There is no other one.
She's not seeing another one. But we'll look around. If not, we're always making more. Wish it could have come. Did y'all get storms? Y'all need to check on Mama V. She needs air conditioner. It's been storming on and off. Are we going to Palm de Terre? Are we
Is
going
it
to?
this one? Ha 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 ha. Is it this one?
That looks like an anti-ant size.
No, it's not. It's big for any hand. I don't know. Is that where Pinecone Fest is?
No, Jan's.
Oh, Jan's. Yeah.
We don't know yet. We want to go to it, and we just gotta as things when we get home and start looking at what we got, looking at the calendar. Jan dropping the link right there, guys, for info on the Ozark YouTube meetup, which I think is the very next meetup. So,
I still hear thunder.
yo, nah, yeah. So we are gonna try to make it to that one.
For sure.
Yes, Patrick, Mike and Terry are
They're
amazing for these meetups.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know why I'm trying to read with my bifocal
I don't know
glasses.
either. Last time I was at Texoma, I saw 56 people die, 2 boats.
What?
Oh, jeez. Oh,
well,
that's not fun, Bobby.
No.
Oh.
Let's go.
What? There's casinos at Grove and Grand Lake.
Really?
Oh, 50%.
So we hit that today for those that missed that.
Yeah.
We did go today into Eufaula. And what was the name of the
Creek Casino?
Grand Creek or Creek? I don't know. We did go to a casino today. Didn't work out. But as we're walking on, I'm like, baby, it feels like we're back on the boat.
What is that? Cheated all weekend, gained 3 pounds. What is that?
Yeah, well,
tilted
why
kilts.
are you jumping on the scale? Let it equalize. No.
I heard somebody else calling that this weekend too. Tilted kilt schoolash was great. Yeah, Missy's. Yeah, and it's just tilted K. I mean, it's funny that it's kilts. I might be like, dude, you got to change your.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think, guys, let's see. David drove a GMC, but we had our own pub. Okay, so it wasn't Tamer David's. We headed to Mama V's in a couple weeks. We're gonna get her all interior wallboards played. Awesome. Oh, maybe a surprise for a new truck when y'all get home, right?
Oh, that'd be sweet.
What? Y'all hate? Oh, because Patrick lost 2 pounds.
How?
Well, it was all that walking, because remember at first, those first couple days, because he's down the road, he was just grabbing his chair and he walked all the way down here every day. And then he finally got smart.
He was still my dealer, and he rehooked me back up with my Texas Pecan Coffee.
There was a phone found with an empty Homestead sticker.
There was.
On the back of it.
There was. Huh. So that was never claimed either. So we have a key fob and a phone. We don't have the phone. Mike and Terry have the phone. We have the key fob. So if you're still missing a key fob, that's us.
Oh, Tim, I don't eat spicy. We talked about that before you made that shrimp oil looked amazing, smelled amazing.
Sissy.
And everyone that liked the hot stuff, oh, they were digging it, brother. They were on it like doggone it. Joe, no, we've had this camper way too long and done too much of it. This key fob showed up this weekend. It's not a
no. In fact, if you watch the channel, Chris and Jessica, my friends from up north, actually came the week before this meetup.
Ray Castillo.
And I had gone through and cleaned it for them. So this was not something that could have been hidden anywhere or put anywhere. It was out in the open in our camper on the table. So
well, Patricia, there'll be times coming up. I mean, keep watching. She's in North Carolina, so that's not unmanageable.
If you're ever on the fence about going to a meetup, go.
Just go.
Just go. Just go. You won't be sorry.
Yeah. See? First bite was a little warm, and then it was like, okay, game on, move in.
Yep.
Wow, there's Lauren and Joel.
Lauren, dude, yeah. I have a bone to pick with you. You left and you didn't give me a hug goodbye. What is up with that? Because I get back over there and I'm like, where'd Lauren go? Where'd Lauren go? Where'd Lauren go? And I'm like, oh, they went home. Really? You're going to leave and not give me a hug goodbye? Seriously? Dude, really? I'm hurt.
No, we get it, Evelyn. We knew that there was some people that weren't going to be able to make it
Right.
having stuff. So, but you got to do these meetups in the time of year where the weather's good, and it just
Yeah.
makes them back to back.
And
to
what
back to
works
back.
for you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that was us. We had to make a decision. So
Well, yeah,
we're still
no,
here.
like even for Saturday, there was,
Yeah.
let's see, 2 tornado warnings on the storm south of McAllister. Okay.
That's not very far from us.
No, that's why Mama V's putting it out there.
Whew.
So, all right.
It's thundering. It's thundering.
Well, there is Kath Walden.
Hi, Kath.
Mm.
Walden.
So, yeah, the White Rock shirt. So,
what?
The White Rock shirt you gave me, Auntie Ann.
That was it then.
It was great. That was the one. Okay.
That was it. Yeah. It's all good, girl. I got you. I got you.
Right? I should be doing something else, but hey, why not? Procrastinate with the best of y'all.
And I tell you, I love Kath Walden because those of you that have been here with us for our entirety,
you missed all of it, Anson.
Know that I am a huge, huge fan of Walden. If you know, you know. And we will be building our cabin down by the creek. What are you laughing?
The comments just keep going.
Based on Walden. So when I see Kath Walden pop up, it just warms my heart. Tilted Kilts is a restaurant. I agree.
Yeah.
I know that. But they are Tilted K.
But somebody, I think Jesse during part of the giveaway had been like Tilted Kilts because they, Tilted K. It was awesome. It was hilarious. All right. Oh.
He's not?
Okay.
He was. He announced it.
I don't know. We're about to end ours anyways.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, Tim, I definitely what I did need in the shrimp boil.
I didn't get any of the ribs.
Oh, I did.
I was too busy.
I was greedy on the ribs, and I ain't even mad about it. They were amazing.
I missed out on the buffet. I missed out on the ribs. I missed out on all of that. I was so tired from, yeah.
That could be a thing if somebody found it outside and thought it was ours and put it on. But still, then it was somebody at the campsite.
Yeah, so I did put it out on the Facebook for Mid-America. So if you are missing a GMC key fob, it was found in our camper. It's got to belong to somebody because it was not there before.
Kathy, so if you don't have any camping stuff, can you sleep in your SUV at a meetup?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There was a few different people that came and they're like, hey, they're just going to sleep in their car. Like they don't have a tent. Yeah. And why buy it if you're only going to use it for once a year? And, don't get a camper just for it. But the other option is the meetups are typically within a 10 to 15 minute drive of hotels, Airbnbs, those types of things. So, and I know Mike and Terry are great about putting the information out of a local other places to stay if you're not, if you're not a camper. So,
and if I didn't have such a bougie husband, I would be fine with grabbing our F-250 with the cap on it, throwing an air mattress in the back, and calling it good.
No, not happening. She keeps bringing it up like it's gonna happen.
I want it. Don't y'all want to see us build
no
a little camper unit?
No, it's a waste of time and money because I'm not gonna use it.
The struggle is real.
Hey,
bougie husband.
2 vets in a van.
Hi,
all
guys.
The way up in the UP.
They're in the UP?
They're in the UP.
Oh.
Good for you guys.
Good for you guys.
I'm glad you guys are getting out and traveling.
You get it. That's cool.
Let's see. You checked for DD5. There's Aunt Sherry.
Aunt Sherry. For those of you, throw out your pink hands and hearts for my lovely Aunt Sherry. Yes. Have we checked with them? We've not checked with them, but
Treasure Hunter Nate.
They just left it. They had some of my ravioli.
Mm-hmm.
They did. Yep.
Okay, so Tara, y'all were the first we said bye to, just saying, guess we love you more. Get the gig
I
it,
know, which
Lord.
is why
Uh,
your pictures are one of the 5 that I took. I wanted that because I miss you guys. I love you guys. There's just never enough time.
was it, I thought Tita Kel was a Scotsman where they've had a wee too much to drink.
And the funny thing is, Eric and Missy are so not Scottish.
Yeah.
They're not. But it's Tilted K. Like it was their idea. And I've asked Eric about their channel
All right,
name,
Pearly May.
and he said it was more Tilted K because of their last name, and they're wonky. They're different. They're weird. So they're just like us. That's why we resonated towards them. And it wasn't a play on anything Scottish. It was more that they're a little off kilter, kind of like we are.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's Nanny Annie.
It's Nanny Annie.
That's
Woo
awesome.
woo.
So excited to meet y'all. It was the very best time in the past 10 years of my life. Thank you both for your kindness.
I love you.
It was amazing meeting you, and
I saw your
exciting.
post on
Yeah.
Facebook. It just
So fun.
amazing. Thank you for blessing us with your
Neil and
presence.
Beth got home 1 a.m.
Holy wow. Yeah. That's cool. Glad you all made it home.
David, for those who didn't see me, I'm best described as a 6'1" rail or fence post, usually dressed in jeans and a t-shirt and a hat to cover my bald spot. Oh, and I wear steel toe work boots.
You know what?
That's awesome.
That's the beauty of these meetups.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with a bunch of homesteaders, right? We ain't gonna dress fancy. There ain't no evening gowns. There ain't no black tie event. No, you come as you are, and you embrace it, and you love it, and you agree.
Yes, James Hall, that's a great.
Yeah.
James, can you drop his link? Ralph's Webb's Web. He has all the meetup schedules, all that kind of stuff on there, and it's awesome. So if somebody would drop his link for that
would be great.
See, a lot of Airbnbs are popping out near campgrounds and popular. Yeah, because a lot of people don't like if they only want to go to say like a YouTube meetup or they're just going to an area for one time, they're not going to spend the money to buy a camper that they're going to use one time a year, or once every 2 years, or it just doesn't make sense.
Right.
So go to Airbnbs, get hotels.
Yeah.
But
I will tell you, if you get the travel bug, you'll get it.
Oh yeah, telling Neil it. Yeah, Patrick just got home. Well, a couple hours ago now, I guess, because hour and a half.
I can't wait to have fun with this shirt. I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah, Ansa brought that up too. So if you are coming to like camp or stay in a vehicle, the Oklahoma parks require a parking pass. Now, if you're buying or reserving a campsite, the parking pass is included. Thunder?
Do you hear that? I don't know if it picks up.
Right? See, David knows. That's like sleeping in a Humvee in the field. It's just not, no.
Yeah. I have a bougie husband, but I
need help of mine would be... So, all right. Oh, was people asking? I didn't even see people asking about that, Jennifer. But yes, for non-Michiganders, the UP is the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
And also, I just saw today when I logged in.
It's a Eric and Missy are weird? No, never.
That's me. That's why I love them. That's why, so Sizzle and Clarissa have made the announcement at Michigan Life Above the 45th parallel. They're selling in Southern Michigan. They're selling and they're moving to their property in Northern Michigan. I can't wait to watch the video. How amazing. I'm so happy for them. So if you watch this later, Clarissa.
Yeah, your salmon shirt was awesome, Anson. Yeah. Build your own van. And if you want to know how to do that or see what it's like, Top, you got to start coming in your Two Vets in a Van channel. Yes. But I get it. It's probably what's on your phone.
If one of our mods could drop a link to Two Vets in a Van,
2 vets in a van.
that would be amazing
Yeah.
because they're doing amazing.
And they have an awesome
cool
camper
adventures.
van.
The adventures. Oh, you how do you not love it? You love it.
Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate it.
Love you, Michelle.
Wow, there's the other half. There's Hope. Top's wife. The Sergeant Major right there.
Sergeant Major. We all know who runs the show.
Oh man, he said it was 39 degrees up there this morning.
Oh yeah, no. That's not okay with me.
What did she say? What is the crown number 3 next to my name? That's because you're a member.
Yeah.
In depending on how long you're a member, I can't remember what they are right off the top of my head, but you get a crown if you become a member of the channel, and then after so long it actually upgrades to like different colors throughout it. So
I want a crown. Can I have a crown? I want a crown. I'm jealous. Jennifer has a crown.
Well, then pay and be a member of our own channel. See how that's
Thank you, Jonesy.
Thanks, Jonesy.
We love you.
And yeah,
Wow.
Neil said over 300. Okay. I never heard a number, but I know there was a lot of people here this weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama V. Oh, and I seen James Hall threw it up there
Mama
too. But
V.
guys, check out that link. And if you're thinking about wanting to do a little bit of travel or anything, because
they travel. That's what they do.
But they did an amazing build on the van.
Yeah, I'm so envious because before we moved to Arkansas, we were supposed to.
Yes, T, we're still in Eufaula. We're staying safe.
And we opted to do the Homestead first, but clearly, here we are traveling.
Well, don't make it too short, David, because remember, 6'1", you got to be able to stand up in there, brother. Mm-hmm. Like, make it a tall.
You know
well, it can still be short this way, and then just do a roof raise.
Because you don't want to dunk. No.
All right, Kath. Thank you. And yes,
Thank you,
actually, guys. Oh, there's Anson, another vet, supporting two more Marine vets. So, yeah. All right.
Get through some more comments.
See, they were warm. Oh, she said they brought duck down comforters.
I tell you what, I was so cold last night. I hunkered down underneath the blankets, and then every bodily part that I could like attach to my husband's, I laid against it so I could like steal his heat.
And I was sweating.
I was so cold.
We came in and she's like, "It's cold in here," and she turned the air conditioner on, like the whole thing, like not just hey, let me adjust the temperature.
I wanted to get rid of the humidity. I didn't want the cold. I wanted to get rid of the humidity.
Oh, you made it humid somewhere. I can tell you.
I made it cold.
I woke up swampy in places that didn't need to be swampy.
No.
James, I got a 40-foot motorhome that I could use help with.
Huh. That's a big one. That's a long one, for sure.
Oh, Hope is envious of your gardening and canning skills.
Sweetheart, I learn as I go.
Top knows, hey,
I learn as I go.
Whenever y'all are out traveling in the van, you're always welcome in North Central Arkansas.
Absolutely.
Xander, oh my gosh.
Holy wow.
Proof of life has been made, folks.
Holy wow. Everyone, give your love to Xander.
Xander. Don't forget the X.
Xander. That's what I said.
No, that's
not what I said.
Mm-mm.
That's what I said.
Hey, it's recorded. We'll throw the replay flag and.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Welcome.
You'll tear up his back with an air mattress. I don't recommend it either. See, Aunt Sherry's on board with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I miss you, Aunt Sherry. I just want you to know I love you, and Uncle Bob.
Lincoln Schroyer. What's up, Lincoln? It's Lincoln from the cruise.
No way! Oh my gosh, Lincoln! I tell you what, this young couple we met on the cruise twice, and I tell you what, they are the most amazing young couple.
Wasn't it just today? Was it today?
We were
or
talking
yesterday?
about them. We were talking about them. Yeah.
And it was good, guys. It was good. I promise you.
It was good.
No,
I tell you what, you want to meet a phenomenal couple. And they don't have a channel. It ain't about that, right? We kept finding each other in the exact same places on a cruise of over 4,000, right?
Great minds think alike.
Yeah. I love you guys. Woo! I'm so excited you're here.
See you, brother. Enjoy dinner. Yeah. No, that is awesome.
That is so cool.
Oh, man.
We're actually going on another cruise. We've not released details, but it's booked for sure. And I was just telling someone what today or yesterday, I was talking about you guys, and I was talking about that little washer that y'all were telling us about.
That's what it was that you brought up.
For Lincoln's socks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need to find that.
Socks. Well, it was more because of socks. He could only wear a certain color socks with those shoes.
Socks.
They had to,
yeah. And I'm like, maybe for the next cruise, I need to buy one of those little washers so I can like boop, boop, boop. But remember when we were in the hot tub and they're like joking about like the whole washer thing and like shit's flying. Oh, sorry, stuff's flying here, stuff's flying there.
Yeah. Alexander, we're still in Oklahoma at the campground where the meetup was.
Yeah.
Riding out some storms before we drive home because I'm not driving home with a big wind sail on the back of my truck. So Ridge Life's doing a premiere now. All right.
Sweet.
Thanks,
then
Patrick.
That is our ending call. We're gonna zip through. Nancy Gibson, what she say?
I got a shout out from Lincoln from the cruise. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice.
That's awesome.
We love you guys. We miss you. Can't wait to see you again. Did you hear that?
Yeah. So, all right, guys.
We love you.
Yeah.
Go support Ridge Life with his premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And we love you guys. Thank you for being a part of our impromptu pop-up live.
All right.
Love you guys.
Go on now.
Bye.
Ridge Life. Go on now.